Nneka, a young maiden with a voice that seemed woven from the morning wind, often walked to the Aji River to fetch water. The villagers whispered that when she sang, even the birds hushed to listen. One evening, as the sun melted into gold upon the waters, Nneka lifted a calabash and sang a melody of longing. The river stilled, and a presence, unseen but deeply felt, rose with the waves. Deep in the river's heart dwelled Muomiri, the water god, lord of tides and mysteries. Cloaked in flowing blue, his eyes shimmered like ripples beneath the moon. When Nneka's song touched the waters, he stirred. Who dares summon my spirit with a mortal song, he wondered. Yet it was not summoning, it was pure beauty, and he was enthralled. That night, Nneka walked back to her clay hut, unaware that droplets followed her like tiny beads of light. Muomiri walked unseen, the wind carrying the scent of wet earth. He had left his river throne for the first time in centuries. I must know her, he murmured. The next day, the village buzzed with tales. Traders at the market claimed to have seen a shadow trailing behind Nneka. Her footsteps are wet even in the dust, an old woman whispered. Others warned that spirits of the river were dangerous, but Nneka only smiled, thinking they were teasing her. When the moon was high, Nneka heard water dripping though her calabash was empty. A gentle knock came at her door. Opening it, she saw a tall stranger with skin like polished bronze and hair that glistened like flowing water. Do not fear, he said, voice like a flowing stream. I am drawn to your song. Muomiri visited often, hidden beneath human form. He spoke of stars reflected on rivers, of drowned kingdoms and hidden treasures. Nneka listened with wonder. Yet the elders taught that no maiden must love a river spirit, for such unions often ended in sorrow. Still, her heart leaned toward him. Nneka's mother, Adise, noticed her daughter's distracted eyes and late walks. One evening, she followed her. She saw the stranger by the palm grove, his aura shimmering faintly. Adise trembled. Child, that is no man. He carries the scent of the deep waters. But Nneka refused to let go. One moonlit night, Muomiri revealed his true form. His robe was woven from seaweed and coral, his crown from shells. He brought treasures, cowries, gold dust, and fish that shone like silver. Let me wed you, he pleaded. The bride price was rich beyond imagination, yet Adise wept. He is not of this world. The council of elders gathered beneath the Irako tree. Child, your beauty has caught the eye of a god, they said gravely. But such love is dangerous. Spirits are jealous, they demand your soul. Nneka protested, he has shown me only kindness. But the elders shook their heads. Water never tires of swallowing land. Despite warnings, Nneka gave herself to Muomiri under the gaze of the moon. The river god held her close, whispering secrets of the tides. But as dawn broke, she found her skin damp, and the scent of water clung to her as though she had bathed in the river all night. Soon, the village faced calamity. The river grew wild, flooding farms, then retreating to dryness. Fishermen caught nothing, wells turned bitter. The villagers accused Nneka, your love has angered the water spirits. Mothers spat as she passed, and children ran from her shadow. Her heart broke, torn between love and duty. Nneka went to the river, tears falling into its restless waves. You have brought suffering to my people, she cried. Muomiri rose, sadness in his eyes. It is not I, but the jealous spirits of the deep who rage that I love a mortal. If you will come with me forever, the waters will be calm again. Nneka returned home and embraced her mother. Do not cry, she whispered. I will go to him, for my people must live. Adise clung to her, wailing. You are my only child. Do not vanish into the river's belly. But Nneka kissed her hand and walked away, singing her last earthly song. On the riverbank, spirits gathered, maidens with fish tails, men with scales of crocodiles, and glowing beings of mist. Muomiri stood at the center, his crown radiant. Nneka stepped forward, dressed in white, and as she joined him, the waters rose like a veil, wrapping her in eternity. The flood ceased, and the river flowed gently once more. Farmers rejoiced, fishermen sang. But Adiz went often to the river's edge. Sometimes, at dawn, she heard Nneka's voice drifting over the waters, soft and haunting. The villagers say the water god still keeps her as his queen, and when maidens sing by the river, he listens, hoping to hear her song again.